Hi my loves, today we ask, are they worth waiting for? I've got 3 shells for you to choose from, 3 seashells from Wales. This is a big one for pile 1. For pile 2, a smaller, slightly yellowish one. And for pile 3, I have a small brownish one. All right. Pick your seashell and I see you in your reading. Hi pile 1, if you have chosen this seashell, the bigger one, this is your reading. Let's see. Are they worth waiting for? All right, let's take a look. I pulled 3 cards. I don't have much time today, so I try to get the message in a few cards. So, for the first seashell, the large one, are they worth waiting for? 6 of Pentacles. Are they worth waiting for? Are they worth waiting for? We have Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Pentacles flipped over. From these cards, I'd say yes, and I think there's a change in direction a little bit. So it's, first of all, there's not much that you can do about it. You can't really turn away. Obviously, you always can, but it's kind of, this connection is part of your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune, and it will there's an opportunity to turn this into something stable with the Ace of Pentacles, something beginning. So things turn. If they haven't been stable for now, they will be. There might be someone interfering in a positive manner. There might be someone helping you two out if you're if you have problems, or there might be someone who is talking to your person and telling them that they should maybe try and open up to this connection more. There might have been a little bit of overgiving on your part and undergiving on their part, or you were both coming from a past that was like that. So for me, this looks really good. Let's go a little bit deeper. However, there's a heaviness in the Wheel of Fortune. So it could be that circumstances are not looking great at the moment, but they will be looking up because the wheel is always turning. And if it turns up in a reading followed by a positive card, to me that shows that it's a positive development. 8 of Swords and the Devil is underlying. That might be the heaviness at the moment, that you feel stuck in a situation that you can't get out of, or that you think you don't deserve it. There are fears attached to it. Some kind of codependency. There might be dependencies in general that could be influencing this. With the Devil, also always unhealthy behaviors, for example. That's underlying. It's let's see the future. Let's go a little bit more into the future. Is this worth waiting for? 2 of Swords. I think it's still a little bit, at the moment, it might be stuck for exactly those reasons, for 8 of Swords and the Devil, and it's hard to get unstuck out of this, but destiny will help you out of it, and there will be help, or there will be an offer for continuing this. It's got potential. It really got potential, and it might be that you got stuck. in this. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. How do you get unstuck? Or how does the situation get unstuck? I think the Wheel of Fortune will sort this out, but there is definitely, you're definitely in two minds of them. Or you can't get out, or you feel as if you can't. The Fool, the Tower, Five of Wands, a new beginning. Or take a leap of faith. The tower will crumble. The leap of faith will take down a foundation, will change things, and you might get into a situation that is a struggle. And that's probably what the Devil is about. You know, if you do take the leap of faith, things will crumble. Or maybe you're in a relationship, you have to break out of another one, or the other way around, the other person, or they have to let go of these self-limiting beliefs and the unhealthy behavior in order to get there. And that is a struggle. But still, there's also, with the struggle, there is, with the Five of Wands, there is working together. There are many people who are trying to, in this card, they are trying to create they are trying to create something, and they discuss and they argue a little. But Five of Wands is not bad, it's just like rubbing against each other. So you will rub some people probably the wrong way if you do this. Or yeah, like I said, it might be the other person. Something has to fall down, something has to crumble, something, you have to leave something behind, the other person has to leave something behind, and maybe disappoint some people, or find the right way with the help of other people. What do I want to know? Let's do the Lenormand. Let's ask again, is this worth waiting for? So in a way, this is worth waiting for if you are willing to move things, and if the other person is willing to break out of things, because there's a new beginning waiting for you. With the Fool and the Tower and the Five of Wands, it won't be easy. There will be struggles. The fears will still be there. You both have to work on your self-limiting beliefs, on the feeling of being stuck. The Moon, deep emotions, deep-seated, deep-rooted fears. The Darkness, maybe the Moon means something to you. There's a lot of circular imagery here. It's the Devil, it's kind of the Devil's wheel. There's a Wheel of Fortune, there's the Ace of Pentacles, which is very rounded. And then the Moon, also very rounded, could be round and round for a while already. Let's see, one more. Is it worth waiting for? The Fox. Yeah. With caution and care, because of the Devil. I think the Devil is a slight warning, and the Darkness and the Scythe. Yeah, there's sudden breakthrough. Definitely, but there could be lies. There could be lies and things not being expressed, things unknown that make it slightly unease. I normally don't pull another one, but I need to clarify. The Tower, again, the Tower, it's a separation. Maybe they're not quite honest about what they have to leave behind. Maybe you don't know there's someone else. If you know there's nobody else, don't take this as truth. Maybe this is not your reading. But there's definitely something not quite in the open. There's something with the Devil. So there is, I put it all together. There is potential. The Wheel of Fortune will turn, so things will turn in your favor. There are things in the background that will get resolved, but there's still a standstill, and this person or you don't know which way to go, and they're stuck. But they will take a leap of faith, or they have to, and then they're still inner struggles or outer struggles with other people. And these cards are a warning that you have to be honest, and you have to ask for honesty from your person, because with the Scythe and the Fox, it could bite you in the bum if you don't. I think with the Tower also, if you are in separation, this separation won't be standing, because the Tower is bursting things open. If your person or you take the leap of faith. I hope this makes sense to you. All right. So yeah, worth waiting for in a way, yes, but also one of you or both of you have to work on a move. If there's no movement, there's nothing. You can't just wait and see. Although, yeah, well, maybe because the Wheel of Fortune is giving you a boost. Maybe it brings this person in front of you. Serendipity. Just what I say. Wheel of Fortune is serendipity. So they will bring this person in front of you. So you have the ability to work on, that's such a beautiful card, to work on it. Be open, try to jump. It's a good possibility. Serendipity will help you. Be cautious of underlying issues like feeling bound to something else or codependency, things like that. And that things have to be, there's always almost a revolution needed, shake up needed in order to get this going. All right. Good, not without difficulties, but this is what's possible. A new beginning and stable relationship. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful, and I see you in my next video. Bye. If you have chosen the medium seashell, this is your reading. Let's see. Let's see. Is it worth waiting for your person? Is it worth waiting for them? Are they worth waiting for? Are they worth waiting for? Is this worth waiting for? Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm not taking all of them, obviously, but I can see 3 cards. Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, and Ace of Wands. Oops. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. Ace of Pentacles. Almost the continuation of the last reading. There is already a good start, and you both want to jump in. I think there's movement. When there's a little bit of building something almost in the past, already there, and now what's required is to jump in. Or maybe you both already jumped into this and started things. There's a lot of passion, a lot of growth is possible. There is creativity, there is ideas, and it's a childlike, innocent, it's almost like a friendship on fire kind of ship. It might not be a full-fledged relationship, but there is a start. It just started. Something just started. If you have someone for years and years, and you're waiting for years and years, this might not be your reading, because this is quite fresh energy. Fresh and new. Yeah, there's not much more I can say. There's definitely potential for growth because it just started. Let's go deeper. Is this worth waiting for? Not necessarily waiting. It's more like jumping in. So there's no waiting in these cards. Let's see. Let's go deeper. Knight of Pentacles. Oh my god, that is very slow moving. And the Ace of Cups. Wow. So many beginnings. It's the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. With the Knight of Pentacles, yes, slow building. Jumping into slow building. This person might be a little bit methodical, a little bit slow in everything. Or could also be take it slow. Take it slow. Jump in, because this is not dangerous at all. This is something really good. There's love, there's stability, there's excitement and passion. That looks really good. It might be that this person is in their 30s and could be someone quite stable or someone who wants stability and a family and all these things. Let's see, one more. The Star. There's hope, there is healing. This could be a very healing relationship. So if this is a new connection, jump in. Jump in full speed. This is amazing. And if this person takes it slow, appreciate it, because they want something good with you. This is new. This is definitely new. With all these initiations, this is something new. With the Fool being childlike, this is fresh, new energy with someone very, very reliable. Lenormand, what do you say? I don't need to clarify anything because to me this is clear. Lenormand. Mountain, Anchor, Clover. Maybe it's someone from abroad. Maybe it's someone from abroad with the Mountain. Could be someone stubborn. There might be some obstacles in the way. Don't worry about obstacles, because this is, maybe you have to just jump over the obstacles. They're not as big. There's a mountain, but there's also an anchor. It's finding your place. It's something very, very stable could be done here. And the Clover is luck and happiness. Yeah, Mountain is also something very stable, very rocky, very Capricorn-y in a way. And with the Anchor, that's even more stable. That would be someone who is wanting to anchor in life, and there's happiness, there's passion, there's healing, there's love, there is abundance, there's childlike innocence, there's fun. I would love this reading. All right, let's get an advice for you. Let's get an advice. If you're stuck in something old, don't bother anymore, because this is where it's at, honestly. If there's a new and an old connection, go for the new one. And if you stuck it with someone that you know from the past, try still going out and be open for others, because this person is just giving you all that you could ask for. Breathe. I always breathe when I pull this card. Breathe into the situation. imagine it already. It's be grateful for things, and this is like a holiday. This will be so healing to you. All the things that happened in past relationships will just be gone. I need another one though. Serendipity. I pulled this in the other in the other reading as well. There's fate helping you out. One more because I like 3. And still, since I already pulled 2, one more as an advice. Time to nap. Okay, I hesitated there because that didn't make sense, but it goes with breathe. It's like, don't worry. Don't worry anymore. Things are taken care of for you. Now this is a lucky thing. Breathe, be calm, know that it's coming. Time for a nap. Just, this is so easy. This will just, you will be able to sleep while you, it's a break in life. It's just happiness and lightheartedness and almost flying. It's beautiful, honestly. This is a wonderful connection coming your way. And yeah, just be calm, meditate if you do, and know things will unfold quite naturally. And if there's someone, a new start with someone, it will work out fine. It will all work out fine. All right, what a beautiful reading. I hope you liked it too, and I see you in my next one. Bye. If you have chosen the little dark shell, this is your reading. Let's see. Is this person worth waiting for? Is this situation, this person, worth waiting for? Page of Pentacles, the Emperor. 2 wanted to fly, so I take both. Knight of Swords and Page of Swords. All right. Yes. The situation is worth waiting for. This is someone very strict and it has to go their way. And maybe they weren't quite sure if they should invest in this, or you weren't sure. That's a very stable person coming your way, or the person that you ask about. But they're also stubborn. They could be married. They could have been married, or they would make a good husband if they're not. Or a wife, of course. But I think that would be a wife or a woman who rules the roost. And they'd come in quite fast. It's a lot of communication. It could be, however, the Knight of Swords is sometimes someone rushing in and out again. And they're not looking, really. Let's see. Maybe that was the dynamic of the past. Let's see. Let's go deeper. Are they worth waiting for? The Devil. And 4 of Cups. They might not want to take your love offer. They might want this connection, but they're more interested in other things. So, I don't know. Maybe they're bound. Maybe they're married. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why they can't take you up on this offer. Four of Swords. So there's definitely a still stand, and I think there's someone that you're waiting for where there is no movement at the moment. They might stuck in something. Yeah, dependency. They're dependent on something or on someone, or someone is dependent on them, so they can't really move at the moment. They can't take your offer, or you can't take their offer. Could also be possible. But there will be movement, there will be communication, they will rush in, they will rush back, definitely. So if there's at the moment standstill or quiet time, no. Let's take another deck. I need to clarify the future a little bit. Let's clarify. Are they worth waiting for? You might be waiting for quite a while with them. 8 of Wands, maybe not. 9 of Swords and the High Priestess. Yeah, there is another person, I think. There might be someone else, or they're not sure. You listen to your intuition. Communication will come in. Definitely. But with the 9 of Swords and the High Priestess is something that is stirring you up. Maybe you didn't expect it. I still don't know. So there's communication, definitely. With 8 of Wands, the Knight and the Page of Swords, definitely there's communication coming in. This person wants a comeback in your life, or will have a comeback in your life. But that might actually bring you sleepless nights and worries. Justice. This will be resurrected, rekindled. Definitely, if that is on standstill, on hold, this will be rekindled. What did I want to do? 2 more. The Lovers and 4 of Pentacles. They don't want to let go of you, and you don't want to let go of them. That's for sure. And a decision has been made. They want to hold on to you. That's the decision. Lenormand, what do you say? Are they worth waiting for? So they will be back, and it won't be long. Scythe. Star. Rider. They're coming. They visit you. They're coming suddenly. They're definitely coming in with messages. I have a feeling of unhealthiness in a way. A little bit. There could be someone else, and that's the problem. Or they're just playing. I don't get player vibes with the Emperor. That's why I think they might be bound to someone else by law or children or something, or just in a committed relationship. Why Scythe? Garden, dog, gentleman. They want to hold on to you. That's for sure. Definitely. They want to hold on to you. That's sure. Is it worth waiting for? I think so. I think if this is not going to be a love connection, I want to pull this one because I nearly did. 7 of Pentacles. That's the money, the time you have spent in this connection will take return, will give you something. It wasn't for nothing. But this whole situation, it will resurrect. They will come back. But it might be more on a friends with benefit kind of. They feel drawn to you and they feel attached. But what is missing for me here is love or deep emotions. It's almost like they do not want the 4th cup. They don't want the love. They want the friendship and they want the fun and they want the good feelings. The devil is they do feel addicted to you in a way. They want this, but maybe not for building a family, maybe because they already have one. So for now, yes, they will return. It will be good. It will feel nice. But at the moment, it's non-committal. And that's probably what I felt. It's like, it's unsettling me. It's the 9 of Swords energy. And I've been there, so that's why I feel it that much. It's unsettling. It's not necessarily what you deserve. But unless it run out, you will not be able to stop it anyway. So I guess go with the flow, do it. I don't say there's no potential to make this, but we can't see that far in the future. And the question was, is it worth waiting for? Yes, I'd say yes, it's worth waiting for. Let's get an advice for you, very clear advice. What should you do? Time for a nap. Again, maybe this is a message for me. This was in pile 2. Time for a nap. It goes with the 7 of Pentacles. Like, give it a rest. Don't circulate your life. They will come soon, definitely. An advice for pile number 3. To the sea and imagine. All right, so time for a nap and to the sea are very mellow cards. Imagine also, but these 3 cards especially are cards of go with the flow of life. Rest, calm, stay in silence. Don't act, don't react. You do not initiate. They will come. They will initiate suddenly and it will go quite quickly. And then go with the flow and imagine. And this is where things might get clearer for you when you imagine life with them. Imagine life with them over the next year. Imagine life with them in 5 years, in 10 years. Do you still see them on your side? Do you still think they would be a good parent? They would be a good husband or a good wife. Do you still see yourself with them in a few years' time? Imagine your future with them, and that might already bring you some enlightenment. And if you can, then you can manifest it the way that you imagine this to turn out, because there's potential. With the devil, they're very drawn to you, and with the Justice and the Lovers, they took the decision to hold on to you with the 4 of Pentacles. So there's a draw toward. They're drawn towards you, at the moment with friendship, feeling more than love, but that doesn't mean that it can't develop. Although they're not the loving type, the Emperor I see more, not that an Emperor isn't loving, obviously they are, but they're more strict and a little bit Aries is sometimes a little bit of a loner. They care for their family, obviously, with love and care, but they still look out for themselves the most. Anyway, that's not the advice. The advice is imagine them in a situation that you want them to be in a long term. See if you can imagine it being real with who they really are and who you really are, and see if you can imagine someone else better. I only say that because I've been in this situation, exactly this situation before, and at some point you just have to realize that it's not this person that you want, it's the feeling that they gave you, and you could probably get this feeling constantly with a nice feeling, the nice parts of the feeling, with someone who is more suitable for you. But that is not the advice. The advice is you imagine your situation and you visualize it and you manifest it, or you realize that this might not be the one that you can take things further with for whatever reason. All right, that's all from me for today. I hope you liked the reading and I see you in my next one. Bye.